Hey everybody, it's Monica King here, and welcome to our channel. This is King's Titan Homestead, and we are in southern Arizona, and today I'm gonna just kind of talk to you about some reality that kind of sunk in to me, or with me, a number of years ago now. So for those that don't know, my husband and I love organic meats. And when I say that, I mean we're hunters. This is like as organic as it gets. And my husband's kind of a well-known hunter in the area. And a friend of ours from back east was having problems teaching his 11-year-old son how to hunt. Not necessarily how to hunt. He was a bow hunter and his son wanted to hunt with a rifle, but how to shoot, I guess is what I should say. How to shoot. And he took gun safety courses, had all of that. Kid was doing really, really good with, gun safety, but just still couldn't shoot. If, for lack of a better terminology, couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Well, if that's the case, you can't go hunting. If you can't shoot straight and hit your target with a clean kill, you're going to wound an animal. And that's not what us hunters, majority of us hunters, do. We're after our food. We're after, the meat. We're after clean kill, clean meat, the whole thing. We want to do everything as, morally correct as possible when we are after our own groceries, basically. So besides that, so he couldn't shoot, and his father was having a really, really hard time trying to teach him. His father was more of a bow hunter. Son wanted to do the rifle. So his father loves Arizona, said, "Hey, I'm bringing my kid out, coming to visit you. Can you give me a little, give me a hand, see if you can figure out how to help him be a better shot." So right away in Dan's mind, because he's been doing this for like over 40 years with other hunters and things like that, he's like, I think he might be left eye dominant. And sure enough, he takes him out to the range, to our target, and he sees that, he's shooting with his right eye like his dad taught him, but he sees he's having problems. And so Dan shows him how to shoot, or how to test first if he's left eye or right eye dominant, and then he gets him shooting. Long story short, kid is a natural. He left eye dominant, shoots just becomes this accurate, shot. And so Dan's like, "Hey, all right, let's go rabbit hunting." So he shoots 2 jackrabbits, and he is so proud of himself because he's bringing dinner home. So Dan gives him the jackrabbits and says, "Okay, take them to Monica. One of them you're cleaning, and one of them Monica's cleaning. As what Monica does, you duplicate on your rabbit, so that you are also learning the life skills on processing your own game in a very small animal." So jackrabbit, I'm cleaning the jackrabbit. He's cleaning his jackrabbit. He's so proud of himself. We are all proud of him. He brought home the bacon. He put dinner on the table. We made the jackrabbit. We cooked it up, sitting there. "Can I have a soda?" And I'm like, I ask his dad, "Hey, is it okay? It's late night, sugar." His dad's like, "Sure, he can have one more soda for the day." So I bring out the ice cube tray and I crack it. And I start plopping the ice in his glass. "Oh, Monica, what is that?" I'm like, "Ice." "No, what is this? What is this?" I'm like, "Ice. This is ice cubes. This is an ice cube tray. This is, this is how we make ice." And this has been sitting out for a little bit while I was talking, so, it didn't make that crack sound like normal. But he was just astonished. He had to take a photo of it to send to his mom. He wanted to text it to his mom right then and there. was just enthralled. Ooh, it made ice. I looked over at his dad. Oh, are you serious? And he said, Monica, at our house, ice comes out of the door of the refrigerator. Wow. I just never even thought that. He didn't think that. The father never thought of that. He's like, oh my gosh, my son, 11 years old, doesn't know how to make ice. And then it just kind of really hit us. Like, this is amazing how short of time we have gone from not having ice to not knowing how to make ice. It is such a quick turnaround. So one of the really cool things I have here, this somebody gifted us this Refrigidaire, right? Frigidaire. Ta-da! Look at the handle on it. Isn't this cool? This is I think this is a 1960s ice cube tray, ice cube maker. This is how they, had done it. And we are trying to get away from plastics. So we are not very happy with the plastic ice cube trays. And, we try to not to use a whole lot of electric. We don't have our refrigerator is not on 24 hours. So, ice would melt and it would make this huge big mess in the ice machine. You can't have an ice maker in a refrigerator if you live off grid and you shut down any of your electric for any period of time. But this is really cool, and I did not know you still can get them. So here is a stainless steel ice making box, and basically it's the same style as the Frigidaire, and you just pop it, and this has been, again, sitting out for a little bit, and voila, we have our ice cubes. So one of the big things we've noticed is that we have extremely hard water. And so at first Dan was like, Monica, these ice cubes, these plastic ice cube trays are getting so old that the plastic is coming off into my ice water. And you could see it. You can see these floaties, these white floaties, white plastic, white floaties. But it wasn't the plastic. It was actually calcium buildup because we have extremely hard water. So, but this is just something I wanted to bring to everybody's attention because, maybe you should teach your kids, if you have kids, maybe you should teach your kids, this is how ice is made. It's just not a miracle thing that comes popping out of the refrigerator door. So, and then what else are we missing in our youth today? What else do they not know how to do that is so simple that if something happened in their life and they had to revert back to some of our older ways, that they wouldn't be able to do it? That was one of my dogs. Yes, that's right. Get out there, she says, and teach your kids some of the basic life skills. And that's it for today. So I hope you enjoyed our video. As always, I tend to forget to say it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share if you like this video. Also, head on over to King's Titan Homestead's Patreon site if you want to support us, or go over to our Etsy store, King's Titan Homestead. Buy something nice for yourself, a loved one, gifts. Christmas is coming right around the corner. My goodness. Time is flying by. Have a great day.